you doing today?
I have to say I'm shocked. I didn't realize you'd started it already.
Well, it's Wednesday morning. How the heck are you doing? What's going on in our
Good
world?
morning,
Hello.
everybody. How
Hello.
are you?
Hello, hello.
Good morning, Sheila.
So we just started our day. Well, Christie started a while ago. I had a little bit of coffee, and Christie got angry with me. Now, you have to understand, I had like a third of a cup
He
of
had
coffee.
a full cup already. That's my coffee.
No. Well, I did have a full cup earlier.
You have this, so it looks like I don't have any clothes on. You have it, so
Here, Christie is wearing clothes. No, I think I gotta do that there. Sorry, yeah, Christie is wearing clothes. So there you go.
These are my home clothes, though. The dress is a little short. Well, it's not actually that bad. John thinks it's short. It's at my knees.
Yeah, well, at your knees is kind of at your waist.
No, it's not. It's at least 2 feet.
So the reason she was upset with me was I had this much coffee extra today, and she's like, "Oh my God, what are you doing?
Lying.
How are you doing this?
He's lying.
You drank all of my coffee," and
He's
I didn't.
lying.
I did not
I did
drink
say
all
he
of
drank
coffee.
all my coffee.
But she's actually made another half pot. It's 6 cups. Now they call it 6 cups, but real cups, it's like 1.5. But they say it's 6.
So I might share with you if you're lucky.
Hi, Kira. Good morning.
Oh, your cups.
Yeah, I don't need more coffee.
Oh, now you say that.
That's kind of buzz today.
So we
got a report for our little 5-unit apartment building. Christie's very sad. I'm kind of sad because it's just going to be more money. Now, he did not say how much money. He just said it's better to tear the thing down and build up again. Like, that's kind of the easy way to do it.
I hear the sounds of my people.
That's kind of the easy way to do stuff. It's just to tear it down and rebuild it. And then if we had to do that, then it's a stupid investment because we could have spent probably half the price of the property on the lot and gotten a much better system. Now, at that same time, though, then we would have to contend with parking, etc. So that is the good thing. So we need to figure out how to build less. So we can have, like, I think the styrofoam construction is a good option. So what they do is they have styrofoam, and then above styrofoam, they have a grill, like a metal mesh, and then cement on top of that. So, and it is possible. You just don't have any grand pianos or anything up there.
Oh, I wanted a grand piano up there.
I believe her, actually. Also, we found out that we still have to do the pilings, I guess, the construction on the, if you're facing the building on the left side, because there's no roof over 1.5 of the units in there. So we have to do that. And regardless, we're going to. So I think that we need to get that dug out, that finished, and then decide what we're going to do. Because I think maybe we can use those 2 units together as our bodega storage for the neighborhood.
So for the time being, we're kind of toying with the idea of just doing businesses on the main floor, and then when we are able to build up, then we might do a few suites up there. So we'll see. We really haven't. We just got the report last night.
So we're taking 5 inexpensive rentals out of the pool of this area, which is not a good thing.
Well, then we don't put any businesses in there and just do rentals. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, well, we definitely want the laundromat. The laundromat is going to happen.
The bodega is a good, but maybe we don't do the bodega. Maybe we just do 2 rentals in there.
No, but the bodega will pay for itself oodles of times over.
Okay, so if we do the bodega and the laundromat, and then if we have office space for you, and office space for another person that's looking for office space that we know of, that's all our units.
It will still pay
pay for itself because in the money, Donald Trump and Bucerius, nope, we're not investing nearly that much. Feels like it, but we're not. And then I also met with Jorge yesterday about the lack of hot water issue and gas lines. So he's going to give me an estimate on that, which, I mean, I know he's going to be a little spendy, but I trust him. He's been our guy since we did our pool, and we're really, really happy with him. So I would have to say whatever, pretty much, like I said yesterday, pretty much whatever he quotes us, I think we'll go ahead and do. I need a painter to come in real quick and just paint that upstairs unit and get that ready for my kids when they arrive. I need an inexpensive couch, would be my preference, just a small, like a love seat or something, and a dresser.
So if you know of any Facebook stuff or whatever, please let us know.
Pass it on to me.
If you have something and you're getting rid of it, let us know.
Yeah, we can come pick it up. We can pay you for it if you want money for it.
If you want vodka for it, I can also take care of that.
Yeah, we can trade for vodka.
Yeah, that's a thing that we should be doing.
I'll trade for vodka.
Yeah, there you go.
So that is, yes.
Good morning, Sheila.
So that's the kind of stuff. Good morning, Sherry. That's the kind of things, and I believe Shay's arriving like Sunday. We don't have a lot of time, people.
No, we don't. Also, well, we found out yesterday that they're coming into Mexico today, more than likely. So it's, I won't be able to get my metal detector.
Not from them, but we'll find another. Well, we could maybe get Luis to.
Yeah, but it's only going to be, like I said, 250 to 300 extra. So if we're even close to that, then it's just better to get it shipped down.
So I'll message Luis and see what his prices would be for picking up something small like that. I can't imagine it would be a couple $100. That would be silly. He's already bringing a truck down.
Yeah.
So
that would be silly.
I will talk to him.
Okay.
So yeah, so today we're going to head to the office.
Our pool, we've kind of got that sort of kind of figured out.
So you guys, we decided, many of you know Christine and Leo from Leo's Place. They are chefs, they're cooks. I don't know if they're chefs, I don't know what their training is. And they do plan on doing catering. I highly recommend their food. We had them cater a party for us, my 50th birthday. And which was...
You're over 50?
Almost 5 years ago, my God. Anyways, I think I might cry.
Wow.
Oh, I can feel it way down there. They are now doing a little bit of property management and some pool stuff. So I talked to them about coming and doing our pool.
Your eyes are looking better.
Do you see a difference?
Yeah.
So, okay, so let me finish with the pool and then we'll go to my eyes.
The pool,
Christine, so they came yesterday to clean the pool, and by dinner time last night, there was sediment and stuff at the bottom of the pool again. And this has been an ongoing issue. It is nothing to do with them whatsoever. It's been from the beginning, ever since Freddie said it was finished. So I messaged her, I took a picture and I messaged her and I said, I don't know if you guys can find a way to make this stop, because that means it has to be vacuumed every single day, which is insane. And who has time for that? And I'm not paying someone to come in every day just to vacuum my pool. So they were thinking about it last night. And of course, our pool, the way it's done has been...
Which is great. They were thinking about it after hours. We say we want to think of it, we never do.
Yeah.
But thank you for them.
Yes. No, I'm just totally thrilled. So they actually took... So our filtration system has a kind of a canvas bag or whatever you want to call it that catches the big things, leaves and stones and, stuff like that. When we're not in the pool. When we are in the pool, it's this regular looking filter, right? With the cloth little slats, right? All around. And they'd never seen a filter system with the cloth bag. So they actually took it to their pool guy, which is awesome, to like where they buy their products, to find out the reason, blah, 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 blah. So now they know, and we have two of the I want to call it a paper filter. It's not paper. It's probably like a felt of some sort.
And of paper.
So we have the bag, and then we have these two tube-like filters. Anyways, and one is supposed to dry out. The other one gets used. They have an idea, because this stuff that's falling on the bottom of the pool is like silt. It's just really super fine. And there's no sand or anything, although our neighbors and their freaking cement all the time.
They're bastards.
Anyways,
But they're workers, are the neighbors?
They're workers, yes. So they have an idea that they're going to look into for us to see if there's this other little place that has just a plastic basket. They're wondering if they can put a filter in there, which will help catch a little bit more of the sediment, and maybe eventually it'll all filter out. So that's kind of what we're relying on. So they come highly recommended. Iggy, I like the pool itself. I love having a pool. I mean, I'd like any pool, I guess. I'm not really impressed with Freddie, and he has not contacted me again. Now that he's been paid, I don't exist in his life. So that's fine. We're done.
We're not done. We don't have a manual. Like, they promised all this stuff, and we still haven't got it. For God's sakes, do not use Iggy. If you want a bigger pool, do not use Iggy. If you want a small insert pool, for gosh sakes, that's
like
a great
little
option.
more of a dipping pool.
It's a great option.
It would be, because it's inexpensive, and their pumps are not strong enough.
They suck.
So eventually,
but they don't.
Eventually, we know that we may have to replace the pump on that pool, but that's for another day.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm going to let Leo and Christina do their job and see.
Which is interesting. Larry is saying that they just had their pool pump replaced yesterday, so hopefully it's ready for them to head here next week. So that's cool.
And Helen, good morning. I think I said hi to Sherry already.
Hello, hello.
So now to my face. When I was in Guanajuato, I went to this little, I think I mentioned it at one point, and I've been trying this cream because I have like the droopy eyelids, right? And I've been.
Well, you are almost 55.
And I get bags under my eyes, and I have these little creases here and this one up here. This cream that she gave me, one is specifically for the eyelids, the other one is for the rest of your face, and it's like a Botox without the needles. So I've been trying it, and I thought I was seeing the difference, but John hadn't said anything yet, so I wasn't sure. But I put it a little. So I'm doing it at night.
You got rid of your tiger skin.
I'm doing it at night because I can't put cream on during the day. I'm just like this sweaty, greasy mess, so I can't do it.
You are.
So I'm putting it on at night. So I've totally changed the little bit of facial thing that I've ever done, because I usually just use soap and water. Thank you, honey. I usually just use soap and water. And so now I'm actually using this cream. And
you are always beautiful. I just want to be clear. It's not because of this. You're always beautiful.
Okay, I'll take that. Yeah, that's a good one. Good comeback. All right. Hi, Helen. I think I said that already twice. Good morning again.
So we're taking the listing. Can't really discuss it yet, but it's a penthouse, and it's a gorgeous penthouse. It's a real penthouse. It's the entire top floor. It's not just the same as downstairs. It's completely different. Normally in this building, when you come up the elevator, you go this way or this way to go into each unit. On this one, you just go straight. They open the door and you just see ocean. It's gorgeous. It's not on the ocean front, but it does come with a beach club.
Get some for me. Mom, it's in Guanajuato. You want to come to Guanajuato with me?
That's a good idea. I think your mom would like it there. It's just the heart. I mean, for me, that was a bitch. I mean, it really was. To walk around there, it was tough.
Yeah, well, the altitude, because it's at a mile, but my mom isn't used to being at sea level, so.
Okay.
But if we would stay down in the centro, then we wouldn't have to worry about all the stairs.
It's such a beautiful place. Yeah. And we do not have to stay with Antonio. We'll stay at another place. Their life is coming along. I mean, they're getting the restaurants and they're getting ready.
They're getting their business going.
They're going to be having an amazing, amazing time, life, and business, family life.
Yeah.
They're such a sweet couple. Like, they really are. And Kimberly is just amazing.
Yeah. Hi, Jolene.
Hello, hello.
So that is our life. I don't know. So Shay and Matt should be arriving in a few days.
We're not buying any properties for a while. Maybe next year, but this year I think we just want to sell that little house, take that money, get stuff finished up.
Yeah.
So that way, because now we're going to exchange that one door to increase 7 other doors and add some more too.
Yeah. Well, the duplex isn't going to help us with income.
No.
Because that's going to be family.
Right now it won't help, but later on it will. So we
Right.
still
So
wanna
right
get
now,
them dressed up.
but who knows? Because it might eventually only be family and friends that come and stay. Well, that way you don't have to stay with us, Mom.
Fair enough.
So see,
You win.
I knew it.
You win.
I knew it. So and then John's mom is supposed to be coming on the 25th. We haven't heard otherwise yet. So
Yeah, she will be up. What's the date today?
Doctors are apparently letting her travel.
Yeah, what's the date?
19th.
19th, so she'll be here in 6 days. Wow.
Yeah. And she's staying, well,
We haven't seen her in 3 years.
I don't think she's staying for the full month. I think she might spend some time in Vallarta with a friend of hers.
Yep.
But we did make it very clear that she's welcome to stay for the whole month if she'd care to.
Yep, absolutely.
We're still trying to get Zach and Chiwita's car looked at so we can get the red car looked at because we need to find out if it's safe for my mother-in-law to drive. And who else, even Zach and Chiwita, I mean, right now they're only really driving it back and forth to the church. So there's not a lot of, maybe to the grocery store. Good morning, Sherry. Although Eric has driven it into Vallarta and into Nuevo, but it's really clunky. And I don't trust it. I don't feel comfortable driving it myself.
Well, we do live on the roads of bombed out Afghanistan.
Kinda.
I really am getting sick and tired of the roads here. Only because so much money is now going into the city that they need to fix these damn roads.
Oh, and we just decided yesterday because of things that Zach and Chiwita have at Christmas time, because Christmas is on a Sunday again this year, so they have church services. So we are doing Christmas Eve dinner. So if you're here and you want to come somewhere for dinner, we will do turkey, we will do ham, we will do, the full shebang. You're welcome to bring something or not if you can't do it.
And we can have 50 to 70 people upstairs.
Yeah. So please let me know.
Downstairs too.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of room. And you can also bring your swimming trunks.
And hopefully he'll have the pool done, the heater done before Christmas. Actually, it should be done before the end of the month.
Yeah, it should be done.
So if you're here and you want to join us for Christmas, it will be Christmas Eve this year. Christmas Day looks like it'll probably just be our family. It's also Amberlynn's birthday, but I think we'll be celebrating it on the Monday. Amberlynn wants to go to McDonald's for her birthday. Yeah.
So she can go up and cry.
Well, that's her dad's problem. I'm not. We told you guys all about that. But anyways, Jolene, hi again. Hi with exclamation points.
Wow.
But anyways, so that's the thing. So if you're here at Christmas, anybody that's listening to this show, because if you're foolish enough to listen to it, you just might want to join us for Christmas. You're welcome. Just let me know. Okay. And I will be sending out invitations to people that we know that I already know that are going to be here. But if you are going to be here at Christmas time, let me know. We'd love to have you.
My breathing was at 94% last night. And
yeah, mine's been pretty good too.
92 to 97. That's good.
Mine was only at 92. 91 to 93. I had a rough night last night. I had a lot of pain.
You did. You made a lot of noise last night. From 12:30 to 4 in that area.
You were awake that whole time?
Mostly, yeah. And then I kept touching your back, and then you'd stop for a moment, and then you just
That's not true. I don't snore that.
Oh my gosh.
I can promise you that.
She's only promising you that. She doesn't promise me that.
Yeah, I felt a little congested this morning when I woke up. My throat was a little dry.
That's so weird, hey?
If we didn't drink all my water, I'd have water to drink at night.
Christy, I had a sip because I had to rinse my mouth out.
That's not my problem.
Because I had my steroids so I could run faster. So I could breathe. Sucks. It really sucks. Why do we have Western medicine here? I want Eastern medicine. I'm sick and tired of them saying, here's your Band-Aid, and it could be a prescription, it could be a literal Band-Aid, and this is what they do with the allopathic medicine. Remember Dr. Morrow, allopathic medicine with enough time becomes a poison to our bodies.
Jolene, I did get your email info. I have not received Jeff's yet, but it's an easy switch. I had Gaddy call the other day. All we have to do is let them know, although they are saying because it's starting high season, that we should decide sooner than later what day we want. So yeah. I'll get into that today. I'm going to message Jeff again.
I was excited, though, that we were going to do this on our anniversary.
I know, but our daughter leaves the next day.
Forget her, man. Forget her.
Good morning. You are so sweet and kind sharing Christmas Eve dinner. I'll be in the frozen north. Only good thing about that is seeing the grandboys and their parents. Yeah. I am so thankful. And I say that to all my friends and anybody that'll listen to me. So thankful that my grandbabies, the only ones I have, are here.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, my kids, they're old enough. They've made their own stupid decisions and they're staying up north. That's their problem. Because they have a place down here.
We're going to be also making some beef jerky today. So I'm excited about that. You have a new recipe you're trying. You just modified your old good recipe, but just to make it less.
I took some salt out of it and a little bit of the spice out of it, I hope, because it was a little spicy for me. But it was good. Damn good.
And the dehydrator is flipping amazing. Yeah. How fast it makes the beef jerky. Like it's 4 to 6 hours. That's all it takes.
Are these things that you bought reusable?
Oh, yeah. No, absolutely. That's what those are for. They're silicone. Okay. So yeah, I got the big silicone mats, which we're cutting so it matches ours. We've got a dozen of them. We also have 6 of the fruit roll-up things.
Right, so it's a tray. It's got edges. So if we need to do something watery,
like leathery. Mm-hmm. You can make some fruit leather.
It starts watery.
We've got the bananas that are kind of soft. We can just.
There's a bunch in there that are starting to rot again.
Really?
They ripened really fast.
Wow.
So they were really ready to come down.
Wow. We really need to look into that.
Yeah.
So, and it's going to be good because Shay and Matt and also my mom will be able to try the bananas. Because I love our bananas.
I don't know if they'll last a week. I mean, if
they'll last a week.
Go look. They're already starting to turn brown. I'm not kidding.
Last a week.
I did freeze some of them. That's not going to work every time.
Oh, it will.
Is there rental storage units in Bucerius? Well, Sherry.
That's funny, Sherry. That's what we're talking about.
There are. Most of them are full, but we are with the little casitas that we bought that we're probably not going to do casitas at this point in time. We are going to put some storage in there. So depending on what you want to store, we might have some space for you. And Wendy, hello. Hello.
Now the thing that we could do that's different with our storage is have it where it would be AC'd. That would be something else we could do in there.
Once we get the solar panels up there, yeah, and that would keep things without getting musty.
Yeah, we do have 5 electric contracts on that property. Mm-hmm. So we could
even then we'd be able to do AC in it. Actually, all we'd have to do is do it on dehumidify.
Yeah.
We don't have to AC it. We can just do it on dehumidify.
That's true.
Yeah. So, yeah, we have a few new listings this week. We're just waiting for them to be approved. Profeco is making it difficult. We discussed that already. It's crazy that we have to.
Did we talk about that?
It seems like we're always talking about it.
Profeco is terrible.
No, Profeco is like the Better Business Bureau here.
But it's a government organization. It's not private enterprise.
Right.
So the problem is that instead of them saying as a real estate agent,
and
you need a license.
And thank you, Wendy. Wendy said we were looking good, and Sherry said she'll message later. Okay, so go ahead now.
So instead of them saying, hey, everybody needs a license, no. The government is going into bed with us. And
well, no, they're not.
They are. They're
not going into bed with us. That would be comfortable.
No. So what they're saying now is that our clients, both sellers and buyers, we need to have a contract registered with Profeco. And then they will allow us.
Right now, it's just the sellers, which is the least people that need to be protected by Profeco.
Yeah.
They're not losing any money.
No.
Well, they are with some agencies, to be honest with you.
It is so horrible. At the same time, it's going to get rid of the little guys that have been, traipsing around, because you do not need a license here. And because you don't need a license, everybody sells real estate. But not everybody owns corporations, pays employees, pays their taxes, blah, blah, blah. So for us, the good news is that all the money that we're investing, we will have a possibility at a return based upon getting rid of all of these little people that are just a pain in the freaking butt.
But there's so many uneducated realtors.
Oh my God, absolutely.
In Ampey, there's a bunch of uneducated realtors. I talked to a client for a listing the other day, and she's bought and sold other properties here, and she's like, this is the first time I've ever heard that information. Wow. And I'm like, this is like the norm. This is everybody should know this as a listing, as an owner. It's to me, it's so bothersome that we have to keep dealing with these Yahoo agencies.
Which is why the licensing needs to happen. They need to do that.
Yes.
Instead of being involved in every single transaction.
Yeah.
We just need to make sure that everybody that is selling is competent to sell. And I thought it was funny, the competent thing, because when you take conocer, that is actually the word that they say, that at the end of this, you will be competent to sell real estate over the entire nation of Mexico, which we have. We have that. And we are registered with the government of Mexico as having this schooling. And it was interesting because it was all in Spanish.
And we still passed.
Still passed.
So that's how good we know our stuff.
But we did need a translator to help and stuff. So that was Shirley with us.
So Jolene says we need to celebrate. She might be finally picking up her deed when they arrive. Woohoo! Yep, time to celebrate. That's always a good thing, to get your deed, especially with pre-construction and new construction, because
the deed is done.
If there's ever a problem with the developer and you don't have your deed, well, you're closed, so that's different. But if you haven't closed, because deeds can take a long time, they're your escritures. But if you are buying pre-construction and you are putting off doing your closing because you think you want to save money, if anything ever happened to that developer and he goes under or he has an issue, you could lose your property. It's never, ever worth it not to close.
Not only that, now you've got fines to contend with. They've changed all the laws in Mexico over these last many years. But we had that happen where somebody called us and said, we need to close now because the developer is going to be going through a bankruptcy. And because we don't own our property from the developer, it actually would be their inventory and they would lose it. So it's a very strange place. And if you're not working with somebody who knows what the heck they're doing,
you could get in trouble. And I know Jolene and Larry, you were working with George, so I know that he is someone that we can trust. We like him and his mama. So.
And it's a funny thing that there's so many agents here that sell, and there's not a tremendous amount that I would even be friends with.
No, but there are a few.
There are a few.
And we are friends with some of them, trying to be friends with others of them. Maybe they don't want to be friends with us.
They don't want to be friends with us, I know.
They use excuses like, oh no, we're going on vacation, right, Maru?
Who knows?
Just kidding, I knew you were on vacation.
All right, guys, we are going to say goodbye here. We will be back, same bat time, same bat channel tomorrow. And Christy will bitch and moan about coffee consumption of me, regardless.
I need a bigger coffee pot. I need one that does 20 cups, not just 14.
We can get a 40-cup one. That's easy.
Oh, that's crazy. Can you imagine me on 40 cups of coffee?
All right, guys.
All right, have a great day, you guys.